In the dead of night, Samer lay on his bed, scrolling through his phone under dim light. Suddenly, his phone buzzed with a call from an unknown number. He ignored it, but immediately received a message. If you don't answer, you'll regret it. He smirked, turned off the phone, but moments later, the phone rang again, the same number. This time, he decided to answer. "Who are you?" he asked in a sleepy voice. Heavy silence, then a cold whisper. "I'm very close to you." He glanced around in panic, but he was alone. He quickly hung up, trying to convince himself it was just a silly prank. The next morning, he forgot about it entirely. But while washing his face in the bathroom, he looked in the mirror. There was a dark shadow standing behind him. He turned quickly, finding no one there. His heart began to pound wildly, and he returned to his room to find his phone operating on its own, typing a message. "You're late?" Since that night, Samer started hearing whispers in his room, seeing strange reflections in mirrors, and doors opening and closing by themselves. He tried breaking the phone, but it always returned to its original state. One day, he found a new message. "You're the next number." On the final night, he decided to escape. He got into a car and drove away from his house, but his phone rang again. This time, the caller was listed as his own name. He froze, then lifted the phone with trembling hands. "Did you think you escaped? You didn't notice? I'm in the back seat." Slowly, he raised his eyes to the mirror. There was a distorted face smiling at him. The last thing heard in the video recorded by his camera was a piercing scream and the sound of the phone dropping to the ground.